Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2003. We had an absolute huge episode last time. Did not do well at Kansas. That was fine. That was kind of normal, but we finished fourth at Talladega, made a ton of money, and we started on pole and led the most laps of that race. That was huge for us, and we were able to finish our engine repairs, got another one getting repaired overall, and then we finished our chassis stuff. Not going to work on that until after this episode because we got R&D to worry about at the end of this. Our tire wear number 2 finally going to be finished after about 18 races, which is absolutely huge for us. Very happy about that. Then we'll build a new chassis off of that, and then also get new research and development started on tire grip. So we'll be doing the second tire grip, and I'm hoping I can do it in 12 races, do it in a lower period of time. And I was sitting here before I started recording this episode, the garage news, that the team news, actually, the fabricator is unhappy, crew chief is unhappy, and the chassis builder is unhappy. Don't know why they're all unhappy over here. They all have super low happiness, maybe because we're not good, I don't know. But we will end up getting new ones after this season anyways, because I feel like we can get some better ones after each year. And then the happiness on the pit crew side is pretty good. It's just the front tire changer, he's the happiest of them all, but he's the worst. He keeps making a ton of mistakes. He's getting fired. I think we're gonna have a whole new overhaul of team members and everything after this season, because we're starting to make a little bit more money every race too. I need to just not go bankrupt after this research and development and have everybody quit on us, because that's what happened at the beginning of this year, and we had to rehire everybody later on, which was a big struggle. But we're going on to Lowe's here, or Charlotte, and Dale Jarrett is leading the standings by, I think it was like 33 over Mark Martin, or is it 43? It was super close, somewhere around there. 48, and then he has 133 over Dale Jr. Coming into the last 4 races of the year, it's getting down to a tight points battle. We'll see who ends up winning. I'm rooting for Mark Martin personally, because he never got that championship in real life. He got second to Gordon a year he had an absolute crazy season, so I'm kind of hoping he'll get it. But let's go on to Charlotte here. We have our new chassis and a good engine, so I'm hoping we could run pretty well. All right, let's get down to qualifying. I ran 31.4 in practice, which is still like a little over a second off. I think 30.3 is the pole time, but if I'm a second off, that's not too terrible, honestly. I think that will qualify us around top 30, hopefully. We just have to have nice, clean laps. I think second lap will be a little quicker with the speed to the line. So hopefully we don't mess it up too badly. It's very easy to get tight on the exit of these corners and go and smack the wall, because it's very quick on corner exits. See, that's 34th already, so I'm happy top 35. That's pretty good. Try and hit 1 and 2 nice and easy. Sometimes I clip the apron a little bit and it's all right, but I don't really want to clip the apron. It slows you down a little bit. I'm hoping the second lap, or this 3 and 4 will be good on the second lap too, because we had a pretty good 3 and 4 on the first lap. Oh yeah, this is a real good time. I think this could be a 3 or 4, something like that. It's gonna be pretty good. 31.4, I will take that. It's about second, 1.1 off. That's 30th, I'll take it.
Joe Moore and Barney Hall coming to you live from the Mecca of Motorsports, Lowe's Motor Speedway, for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the UAW GM Quality 500. Barney, this is a hometown crowd for a lot of these drivers.
A lot of these teams are based in this area. This is a 2,000-acre dream come true for any NASCAR fan. I don't think there's a bad seat anywhere in the place. There's always great racing to go along with it.
The Haviland Ford is currently in the top 10 in points.
He's been working hard this season, and it is paying off so far. He'll need a good finish in this one to gain some spots.
Kevin Harvick is clinging to a top 10 points position coming into this race.
Yeah, he needs to focus on this race. A poor finish can quickly bounce you out of the top 10, but a win can gain you several positions, might even put you in the top 5. We'll see what happens.
The Nikon car is towards the bottom of the points list this season.
And of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. He'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. Not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
if I remember correctly, I think we were running pretty well at the Coke 600. I just don't 100% remember. And I think I saw Greg Biffle's like 6th up there, so that's a little disappointing because we were somewhat close to him and Casey Atwood in points. So Greg Biffle being that far up does not give me a whole lot of confidence in catching him in points. He's probably going to fall back here in the race, but who knows how far. I'm assuming Casey Atwood's behind me. I haven't really seen him anywhere though, so I'm not 100% sure. Kind of want to just be a little off-centered from Terry Labonte, just in case they all check up. Because sometimes they do that in the first lap in turn 3. It's terrifying. Definitely don't want to run into the back of these guys and damage our car early on. Oh, they're starting to check up in turn 1 a little bit. Try and get under Shane Hall if we can. We can't. That's fine. We're running. Oh, there's the big checkup off turn 2. Jesus. Okay, we saved it somehow. Car's still clean. I don't know how we saved that. That was kind of wild. I think it's Greg Biffle up there, honestly, checking everybody up. Terrible turn 3. Get a good exit, though. Because Greg Biffle on that bottom of this front line is checking up everybody. I think whoever's on the outside is checking them up, too. I don't know who it is. But they're not going very fast either. I think it might be a fantasy driver up there or something. Yeah, they're getting checked up way too much through turn 1 and 2, which is crazy. If somebody blows an engine right now, all hell's gonna break loose. Because they come to almost a complete stop when that stuff happens. Yeah, they seem to be better in 3 and 4 up there, but they're terrible in 1 and 2. Oh, this front stretch, they're checking up a ton. Try and take advantage of this. Almost got to Bobby Labonte there. That was close. They're gonna get checked. Oh, somebody blew an engine. Somebody blew an engine. This is where I was talking about. I'm just going low. We gained like 10 positions from that. That's where like, they all come to a dead stop. I'm so lucky I saw that. I think that was Mark Martin who blew the engine too. And here's Casey Atwood. He's actually having a pretty good run. He's in 22nd. But I'm definitely gonna fall back some positions. Oh, that's the wall. Oh, that's Kevin Harvick. Don't lose it. We're good. Right side got a little damage. That's unfortunate. Luckily, we didn't damage our front end, though, when that car blew up, because that could have been huge. I literally called that, foreshadowed the hell out of it. Because if it happens, it usually happens in the early stages of the race, I feel like. But, hey, we're up to 24th. We're having a pretty good race right now. I'm stoked about that. I need to stop overdriving turn 3, though, because if I can keep it down on that white line, it'd be good. We are a little tight. I tried tightening up this setup for the short run, I guess, but I didn't know how tight it would get on the long run. It's actually a little too tight. I might have to drop the wedge down to 0 for the pit stop because I have it at 1. But it feels decent. It's not too bad. I'm just trying not to get the car too loose so the stability doesn't kill us, but it's when I'm getting on throttle right now. I'm like getting tight in 3 and 4. Oh, this apron is slowing me up a ton. We're fine. We're slowly bleeding spots right now, but if we could only slowly bleed these spots, that would be pretty good. Oh my goodness, why are they all like coming to a stop in turn 1? What is going on? I need to stop getting so much on the apron, because that's definitely slowing us up. Kyle Petty's going around us on the outside. Ken Schrader's trying to get out there too. I'm trying to check him up a little bit. I really don't want Casey Atwood to get by us, as he's really trying to get by us. That hurt our left rear. That bastard. But yeah, that was a huge checkup early in the race. Like, we took huge advantage of that, and still Greg Biffle up there is checking up everybody. So we actually might be able to stay somewhat close to that pack for a while, barring me really messing it up. But we're in 28th, might bleed off a few more spots here before the pit stops. Pit stops will probably be in like 8 to 10 laps, I would say. But it's been a pretty exciting race so far. We're doing pretty well. I'm happy about it. Well, Greg Biffle has finally fallen like all the way back here. We bled a few spots. We actually gained a couple back, which has been awesome. It's been some really tight racing so far, and pit stops have not started quite yet. They're about to, I think. But hey, we're getting in front of Greg Biffle. He has really fallen off. He had a huge qualifying lap apparently, and then just died off in this race. Held up people for a long time, so the leader and about like top 4 to 5 are super spread out up there from him, because he started about like 5th or something like that, 5th or 6th. And here comes pit stops. They are beginning, so definitely want to pit somewhat soon, but I know it's going to be super busy. We still have a lot of fuel left, so I'm not like super hard pressed on pitting anytime soon right now, because we might be able to do a little bit of strategy, like taking a 2-tire stop or something like that, trying to short it up and see what we can do. So I'm gonna have to think about it and see when I actually want to pit, because we definitely are gonna lose some time to the people on fresh tires, and it's just, they're so congested on pit road right now, like it's not a good idea to come in and pit. So I'm gonna have to think about it, and we'll see when we end up pitting. I'm going super long on this fuel run right now. We're on lap 19, coming up to 20. I might take the lead right here, honestly. We are the leader. I'm gonna get 5 bonus points for leading the lap. That's my goal right now. We're going super long on this. I might take like 1.5 cans of fuel instead of full tank. Try to do a 2-tire stop or something like that. See what we can do. Try and play some pit strategy and see if we can get a little bit better of a finish. Either way, we're getting 5 bonus points for leading the lap, so I'm super happy about that. I'm gonna probably pit next time by, because we went really long on this. Able to go nearly 22 laps, which is huge. Not sure where the rest of the field is. That makes me really want to do like engine efficiency for like being able to go further on fuel sometimes. And later in our career, we might be able to play some strategy where we like don't pit in a race or something like that, if we have a really good tire wear and stuff like that too. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out, but let's come in and pit this time. Try and get down here. I need to get down to 70 miles an hour. That went pretty well. Okay, we almost sped. That was close. Don't repair damage. Getting a full tank is no different than getting, what's it called? 1.5, so might as well fill up the entire thing and get a 2-tire stop here. Yeah, we're getting all the fuel, 10.5 seconds. That is huge. Now the whole thing is, can we hold some people off? I don't know how this is gonna go. There's a ton of cars coming, and I want to get up on track so badly. Try and not get destroyed by anybody. We fell back to 29th. Okay, that didn't work as well as I was hoping, because we probably lost so much time on old tires. But that front left is really red. That's not good. I didn't change our wedge just in case like it would make us super loose or something. I didn't know how it was gonna go, and I did not get slowed up for that corner at all. Oh geez, Steve Park. Oh no. Okay, we're back in the pack now, and we're back to racing hard as hell with everybody, so that really hurt. I'm hoping we could try to hold this top 30. That would be awesome. Not sure where Greg Biffle or Casey Atwood is, but hey, if we could finish top 30, that would be an awesome day, because some races we just are so far behind. Like next week at Martinsville, I don't expect is gonna go very, very well. I'm gonna try and use a decent engine with a decent chassis. I don't want to use our good stuff at Martinsville, because it's probably gonna get pretty beat up. And hope we could not finish laps down to literally everybody on track. I'm gonna have to figure out something on that track to try and go faster for somehow, some way. But it's gonna be very interesting to see what we can do. And yeah, I think the 2-tire stop was not the smartest idea, because we are definitely off the pace a little bit doing those 2 tires. That front left is very, very red. Honestly, I wonder if taking left sides or it would have been a better idea than taking rights. I have no clue, but gripping the bottom pretty well when I actually hit it right. That was really nice. Gonna come up into Ricky a little bit. I think the leader's right behind us. Oh, that actually slowed them up a ton. That was huge for us. And we have Jamie McMurray not that far in front of us in that 49. We'll see if we can catch back up to him. Wow, that slowed them up an absolute ton. That's crazy. I think we're still technically on the lead lap too, which is awesome. So we're staying on the lead lap a lot longer than normal here, which is great. I'm really proud of that. Our team has made some really good chassis and engines, and we're doing awesome with them. Is this our best engine? I think this might be our best engine and our best chassis. I think I went like all in for this race, seeing how well we could do. And hey, we stayed out really long time, led a lap. I'm super happy about that. That's great. 2 weeks in a row leading a lap. I can't be mad about it. And Ricky Rudd is leading this race, pretty much dominating it, I believe. He's gonna have to get by us on the outside though. I'm sorry, Ricky. I'm trying to hold the inside the best we can. But you're definitely much faster than us. You won't have any problem. Yeah, you're fine. So Let's see if we can hold off these guys behind us for the end of this race and try to get this 31st or mid to upper 30s here, because we are having a great run. Coming up to the white flag. We're still battling some of these guys. Dang it. And of course I messed that up right there. That is a bummer. Is Bill Elliott behind us? No. Okay, we don't have anybody until Bobby Hamilton, who we just moved back. So we should finish 34th here. I was really trying to keep that outside on Ricky Craven. We were doing a really good job of trying to hold him off for a while. But none of these guys are for position. Junior or Stewart or Bill Elliott. Bill Elliott's having a really good run. That's good for him. But hey, we're gonna finish top 35, which does not happen too often, I would say. So I am pretty happy about that. We led a lap as well, so we're gonna do better than some of the guys in front of us in points, because it's not fully 5 points per race. Oh wow, our front end was real messed up there. But hey, we get a good result. Ricky Rudd gets the win by 2.5 seconds over Johnson. Wow. We get some good sponsor money out of that too, $167,000, which is great. Not sure who all finished behind me. Frank Kimmel, Hamilton, Andretti, Scott Hall. Not Scott Hall. Wait, is it Scott Hall? Shane Hall. I'm thinking of wrestling too much. Scott Hall's a former wrestler. That's funny. Greg Biffle, Atwood, and Casey Kane. So yeah, we definitely beat all three of them, which is great. But Casey Kane was definitely a lot higher than us in points. But man, Biffle had such a drop down. 16th to 40th, 17th to 41st too. Wow, that's crazy. And we kind of qualified right around when we finished 30th to 34th. So that's not too bad. And the points should be interesting. Junior had a good race. I don't know where actually the rest of them finished. Where was Burton? Not Burton. Dale Jarrett was 7th, and then Mark Martin finished dead last, so he's going to lose a ton of points. So Dale Jarrett might have almost locked up this championship now with Mark Martin blowing his engine. Oh, we're so close to $1 million in the bank. This is the closest we have been so far. We're going on to Martinsville, though, so I don't expect to make any money on this race, honestly. I don't want to. Do I want to use this engine? Actually, I might just use the engine we were just using, because it's not our best one. We still have this one that was just repaired. This was our one that we just got built. This would be like the 3rd race in a row. No, 4th race in a row. I think we used it at Kansas, and then Dega, and now Charlotte. This will be the 4th race in a row using it, which will be all right. That's not terrible. And then our chassis wise, I don't want to use the best one that we've used the last like no, that was the first race we used it, and it went really well. So want to use this one, see how a little bit of tire grip and stuff will work for us. We do have a better engine, so hopefully I can get the car working well enough with a setup, messing with that in practice to try to go a little faster. Chassis builder, engine fabricator, they're all unhappy. Crew chief is now unhappy too. Well, all you guys could suck it, because you guys are going to be gone at the end of this year anyways, so don't know why they're dropping down in happiness either. That's kind of weird. But one more race so our R&D is done, then we can get a new one started. I'm super excited about that. Let's get on to Martinsville just so we can get this over with. I'm not excited for the race. I'm more excited for the aftermath on getting a new R&D started, and we can get a new chassis built. But I don't know if I want to get a new chassis built now or wait until we get a new guy. I might release our chassis guy and or fabricator and try and get a chassis built then for the start of next season. That will be better off. So that might be a good plan. I don't know. We'll see. So let's get on to Martinsville and see how we can do. Well, I might be doing something stupid, but I might have just made myself faster here. I turned the stability control completely off. And it's not like undrivable, but I definitely can get loose and spin out. So that's the danger I'm gonna have in this race. Either I'm gonna finish last like normal, or we're gonna actually be a little quicker. I don't know. I ran a 20.2 in practice. Leader is at like a 19.4 or something like that. Or a 19.3 maybe, I don't know. But I ran faster than what I previously had. Hey, we didn't qualify last. That's already a start. That's crazy. So you see the stability doesn't pop up over the mile per hour indicator because I turned it fully off. I tried it limited and I still was kind of slow, but I turned it off and it's not like I'm sliding around everywhere. But we got faster. That's good, but I think I'm still going to finish last in the race. We'll see how this goes.
Welcome once again to Martinsville, Virginia. MRN is proud to present live coverage of today's Martinsville 500. And Barney, this is one of those tracks where the term Rubbins Racing says it all.
Drivers work the brakes hard at this racetrack. It's like 2 drag strips with short turns. The wear and tear these cars take from the track is bad enough. Then add in some good old beating and banging with other cars. Now that's stock car racing, baby.
The 132 car hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
Dale Jarrett was part of one of the tightest point battles in NASCAR history in 1997. He ended up finishing second to Jeff Gordon.
And he didn't finish second by much, only 14 points. And Mark Martin wasn't too far behind either. Those last couple of races in a season are pretty exciting when a championship is on the line.
The Nikon car really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
And how frustrating that must be. You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days to gain the valuable points you need. These guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Well, Dale Jarrett starting back by us is kind of crazy. I think that Junior's starting about like 12th or something, so why are we on the brakes immediately? What the hell was that? I already have damage on my front end. Like, they're like, you're not going to go this race without damage. You're going to give it to you right off the bat. That's crazy. Literally, Ken Schrader nailed the brakes as we're starting. Like, I didn't even have a chance there to react. But we actually aren't just falling back right off the start. That's a positive. I'm only using up to third gear. I changed the gearing to just use second and third, just so it didn't shift twice every straightaway and down twice every corner as well. I feel like it's helped us for this track at least. I don't know if I've done that previously here, but I always had the stability control anyways. But hey, we're running okay, I should say, right now, which is crazy. And I was saying how Dale Jarrett probably locked up the championship with Mark Martin blowing his engine. Yeah, maybe not with him being back here nearly 40th right now. So that's absolutely kind of crazy. But I cannot drive the mile and a half, so like really any other track besides Daytona or Talladega without stability control. Like right now it looks all fine and stuff, but at speeds of what we do at mile and a halves, there's no way the car stays straight at all. Like I'm just sideways everywhere and there's no control on it. Trying to drop behind Kenseth there. I might have made this car too tight, honestly, because I was really trying to super tighten up this car so I wouldn't spin out and try to get rid of the stability help in the beginning anyways by tightening up the car. So honestly, I might drop some of the wedge down when we pit just to try and help for actually running now, because I didn't do many laps without the stability control. I'm just like, oh, this actually works where I could drive it without wrecking. Let's just go with it. And in the race, it looks like it might have been just too tight, but if I get clipped by a car, oh, I'm losing it. Like, sometimes I'm almost losing it with all the stability control and clipping the side of a car. Oh, that was a terrible angle into that corner. Oh, there we go. Oh, yep, this is what I was talking about. Wall save me, wall save me. Nope, and we have a caution. Oh my goodness, monster jam. Oh, and then we get ran into by the leaders. What is going on with people? People are stupid, I swear. There's some monster jam going on, and then the leaders come by full freaking throttle. Holy crap, people are stupid. Well, I might as well pit and get all the damage fixed, get fuel. I don't know how long we can make it on fuel, but it'll make us have to take less later anyways. So honestly, this could work out for the better for us, I think, because nobody else has pitted, it looks like. So hey, I'll take this. We'll be the only one pitting. We're going to start dead last. We're not a lap down yet, which is good. And we'll get back out there and see how we can do. We're coming off pit road very close to the pit car. Pace car, I should say. We're 41st. We're not dead last. That's a positive. I don't know. We were single file and so far back. Holy crap. But I don't know where the other two are. Maybe they started inside the leader up there. I have no clue. Everybody's going to probably start checking up hard back here. They didn't check up that bad, honestly. Maybe they ended up in that wreck and were done for. I don't know. Maybe a couple guys blew their engine or something. I have zero idea. But I dropped the wedge down to like 0.5, and they said we were adding wedge, and I was at like 2, and then I went down to 0.5 and still said adding wedge. So I don't think they actually added wedge. I'm shocked I didn't go around there. This is the danger of running the no stability, because tapping the side of a car, which you're gonna do here, it's gonna be hard to save it. But hey, we actually have some speed, which I am happy with. Somehow we're making this work. Either I tried this and we do okay like we are, or finish dead last from wrecking anyways. So we were gonna finish last regardless. I just hope we don't completely destroy our car to where it really damages the parts. I thought I was gonna hit Casey Kane there. That would have been sketchy. But we have a good run on him on the exit. Should be able to get under him. Oh, he's going to block it. Nope, we still get under him. See, look at this. We actually having a somewhat competitive race here at Martinsville. I never would have thought until like we got some more tire grip help and all that. Like honestly, the next time we come back here, I don't know if our tire grip stuff will be done and we have a new chassis or anything, but we actually might be a little decent at Martinsville going forward doing this strat, because I've never tried it without the stability help. Because look at the run we have on the exit. That's crazy. We're running really well right now. I'm super shocked by this. Like, honestly, I did not think I'd be able to run without the stability with how bad our car is. Definitely can't do it on like a mile and a half and stuff. But I am hooking the damn bottom perfectly right now. Like, this is going really well. We're up to 35th. Holy crap. I might finish better than we qualified, which is like the first time that has ever happened, I feel like. I think every single race in our career so far, besides maybe in the very beginning when we qualified dead last just about, and then somebody blows our engine and we beat them, this is actually like a track we might finish better than we qualify as long as I don't wreck it. Holy crap, that's getting loose now. Maybe the wedge adjustment is good for the short run and then it's gonna kill us on the long run. I don't know if we get super loose. Okay, yeah, that's getting sketchy now. So we gotta be a little careful with the exit of these corners. I can't just full throttle it anymore. I'm gonna have to pedal it a little bit. Frank Kimmel's catching back up to us. But hey, this is a lot better than just running 2 seconds off the pace every single lap and then being lapped down by lap 10, and then we go like 5 laps down and everybody pits like 3 times here. The pitting cycle is ridiculous at this track. I don't know what goes on. So honestly, we might be able to take advantage of that now, being decent speeds. We won't finish dead last, and we might finish like top 30 or something with the weird glitches stuff that goes on here. Because if I have to pit later, I honestly might not have to take much fuel at all, and I might be able to take like a 2-tire stop, but we know how that went at Dega and stuff. It didn't go great, but it went okay. Or no, that wasn't Dega we did that. That was Charlotte, I think we did that. It didn't work out that well, but it didn't go terrible, honestly. So we're kind of stuck here in 35th for now. Pit stops are gonna start very soon. Yep, lead cars are pitting, and also they're gonna pit like 3 different times and stuff. So it's gonna be really weird. I'll see where I end up at when pit cycles are probably nearly done, but it's gonna probably take like 10-15 laps for pit cycles to finish with how many times these guys pit. It's gonna be absolutely nuts. We might actually end up leading a lap or something out of this since I pitted super early. I don't know. Oh, I cannot get this thing turned into the corners anymore. Like, I go to slow down and it does not want to slow down anymore. I don't know if it's the tire wear or it's probably tire wear, honestly, but or setup wise, like this thing is just super tight later on in the run, which is not going well for me at all. So like, I'm super off pace right now. It makes me want to pit and try, oh Jesus, don't wreck, and try and get fresh tires, but I'm just gonna have the problem again later on. So I kind of want to be better towards the end of the race than right now. I don't think we're a lap down yet, which is the craziest thing to think. I don't know if some of these guys are pitting for the second time or not. So far, I haven't seen anything crazy go on with the pitting yet. It seems like everything's pretty normal. So I haven't seen people go crazy on the pitting. But we're definitely really far. Oh, Jesus. Jamie McMurray's going to pit, but he like slammed the brakes in the exit at 2, which I was not expecting about. I thought he'd try and get up ahead of Johnson and then pull down like in front of him and hit the brakes or something. That really slowed me down. We're low on fuel. I'm kind of just going for now until either a wreck happens maybe, or we're like really, really low where we have to pit. because trying to wait out the pit cycle craziness and everything right now. But our car is just getting super tight. And I could also end up in a wreck, you never know. And actually, am I a lap down? No, I'm not a lap down. Kurt Busch is a lap down, so he definitely pitted twice because I remember he already came out of pit road, got by me, and then I guess he's a lap down now. And look, he is going to pit again. So yeah, there's a weird pit cycle thing, like I was saying. I think Tony Stewart's in the lead behind me, and he's only pitted once, I believe. So that's huge. We're in the top 10 right now, which is crazy. And you never know what's going to happen. I could easily just spin out. We're 7th. Yeah, he was the leader, though. Stewart is the leader currently and absolutely dominating this race because I have no clue where anybody else behind him is. But we are going to pit here any lap now. I think I'm just going to take a full 4 tires, try and fix the wedge a little bit. Well, I'm not like super loose on exits anymore because I'm super tight on entry. So it's not going well. We're going to pit this time. Try and get down to 70 miles an hour. We're good. That was about as perfect as it could be. That's a lot of damage. Keep the wedge there. Try and move the tire pressure up some. Maybe that will balance us out a little bit better. I don't know. But people pit a crazy amount of times. We might actually get a good finish here for once. Pit crew did their thing. 17-2. We're getting stopped on exit. Screw you, Bill Elliott. You ain't getting out of before me. That's hilarious. Bill Elliott was also pitting, so he wasn't even coming out. Oh, I did not know Rusty was there. I was just trying to get up behind Jeremy Mayfield. We are back in 38th, which is unfortunate. We just did not have good pitting there, and we were super slow on the back end of that, so that makes sense. We actually might pass some people, though, that are in pit lane and stuff. Oh, I am sliding all over the place. Holy crap. That did fix our one problem I was having on getting super tight on entry on old tires, probably. But holy crap, that was terrifying. Greg Biffle. Oh, do not spin me there. Holy crap, Sterling. There's still guys on pit road. I'm going to freaking wreck this thing, or I'm going to get wrecked being sideways. Like somebody's going to run into me. We still might finish like top 30 because guys are pitting. And I think pitting might finally have finished. And I think our tires will be okay for the rest of this race, honestly. So we need to just try and do what we can. Get decent run. I am so off pace right now. It's crazy. Johnny Benson pitting again. That's not 4 position, so I think he's behind us already. I'm trying to like enter these corners super straight and not like break and turn at the same time because that's what's been killing me right now. But hey, we're in 33rd. I cannot be mad about that. Once we get that tire grip or that tire wear upgrade, oh my god, next season we might be good here. I don't know. Maybe I need to bring a better engine here or something. I have no clue. But I think I'm like trying to max out things that we could do. I think it's more on the chassis side, if anything. Newman's not 4 position. I don't think he is either. I don't even know who's 4 position. I think Matt Kenseth behind us is the next one 4 position. I think it said 17 down there, if I remember correctly. So I should be a little bit better towards the end of this race. Oh, somebody blew their engine. Is that going to be 4 position? The 19, I think, is. Yes, it is. That's 32nd. Let's go. But that's losing the position to Jamie McMurray as well. And then also Matt Kenseth here. Dang it. Trying to do the best we can here. I'm just lucky we're not dead last by like 10 laps like normal. Like usually we're just so off pace. I don't look forward to this track ever because of how bad we've done, but that stability control made a huge difference here and I can actually control it enough. But we did get wrecked in the beginning and that was due to the stability, and that's what I was worried about, tapping the side of a car and then losing it because that is so easy to do. I'm shocked there was no wreck or caution from Jeremy Mayfield, honestly. Okay, so Kurt Busch is a few cars back from us, who is 4 position. So is Matt Kenseth. So those are the 2 guys I'm mainly battling. We're not battling Frank Kimmel here. Trying to hold off Matt Kenseth is the main thing, but I want to keep Frank Kimmel on his inside or just get up in front of him. Jeff Gordon's back here. He's not for position. He's probably ahead of us, honestly. Kimmel, don't wreck me, please. We're good. Leader is not too far back either, which is huge. So that's going to make it one less lap by the end of this thing. Okay, I'm starting to get tight on entry again, which I'm not happy about. I did not want to get tight on entry again. I was hoping that my looseness on entry was going to save that. I'm trying to hook the bottom the best we can and just hold these guys back. Kurt Busch is down here. I'm not worried about Frank Kimmel, but Kurt is trying to move us out the way. He's trying to bump and run us for sure. If we could hold on to 33rd, that would be just dandy. Oh, he is going around on the outside. I gassed it up, scraped him, get by him. Let's go. We only got, oh my goodness, Jerry Nadeau. No, don't go lap down, don't go lap down. I think Ricky Rudd's the leader. Holy crap, we stayed on one lap down. That might have just finished the race, but Jerry Nadeau fully sent it into me. Holy crap. But that's going to be the end of this race. And it took out, oh no, it took out Kurt Busch. He went flipping on fire. Yikes, that is huge. But man, that was a big wreck. Jerry Nadeau like hit me, went down, almost hit the pit road wall, and then flipped back up into Kurt Busch. We stayed one lap down. That's going to end the race. We're going to finish 33rd, I think. That is a huge Martinsville race for us. We got a lot of damage there. That's okay. Not sure where Dale Jarrett ended up finishing. I got to go look through. Kyle Petty ended up 4th, Scott Wimmer 3rd. Hell of a race by them. We actually got a good bit of money there too, 156,000. We might be over $1 million in the bank now, which is huge. Who finished behind us, everybody? Let's just go back. Robbie Gordon, he's the one that blew his motor, I guess, or Bill Elliott did. Robbie Gordon must have blew his motor beforehand. Kurt Busch blew his motor there with that wreck. Ty Bodine, Mark Martin again. Okay, he's not winning the championship. He's out of it 100%. Casey Kane, Greg Biffle, that's great. It looks like Atwood might have finished ahead of us, which is a little disappointing. Yeah, he finished all the way up in 18th. Junior got 17th, and Dale Jarrett ended up beating him somehow. Wow. So that is going to change things for sure a little bit in the points, but Ricky Rudd gets the win. I think that's his like 3rd win of the season too. He's done really, really well. So let's go look at the points and start our new R&D and everything. I am super excited. All right, we barely got over $1 million in the bank now. That is awesome to see. Our R&D is finished, which is awesome. I just want to look before I even do anything. That's gonna be 27 races. Holy crap! Why can't? Oh, you have to meet the requirements. Chassis downforce too. So you have to do certain things before you can even do another one again. Interesting. I did not know that. So what is this? $1 million is 12 races. Oh man. That would leave us with would that leave us with 20,000 or 200,000? I can't even think off the top of my head right now. I think it would leave us with 200,000 if I'm doing the math right. Oh boy. I don't even, no, I might leave us with 20,000, honestly. I'm gonna have to do 500,000 research. That's what I'm gonna have to do 100%. And then, let's see, like chassis wise and stuff, building a new engine, I could do actually pretty quick, honestly, by the time the end of the season comes in 330, but I don't know if that's worth it to have for the new season. I might do it in 6 race time, but I don't know, do I want to do it before the end of the season or after the end of the season, get rid of some of these guys maybe? I don't know, because the fabricator, chassis builder, I kind of could like maybe release and get better ones, but am I gonna have to re-sign new ones at the beginning of the season? I think I will, so I might just go ahead and start an R&D. I think I'll be able to, I think that would mess up the team thing though. I think I can't get rid of like the fabricator and chassis builder until that R&D is done. So I may need to just get rid of these guys and get new ones. Screw it, we're doing that. Going through, doing that. Let's go to openings, because they're mad anyways at us for everything. So let's, oh, that's some great tire grip and tire wear there. $23,000 is the salary though. Oh my. Tire wear, tire grip's not as good. I want like that best tire grip. This dude is great. So we're gonna do him, and then we need a new fabricator, which durability, I don't matter as much. Downforce and draft is really nice. For 1,000 less, is he worth it? The 2 more durability, 1 less draft, but 4 less downforce. I think the downforce is more important, honestly. We're gonna do that on them. Let's get the research tire grip for 18 races, 500,000. I thought it was gonna be 750. I really thought so. A little disappointed it's not. But now we can build a new one. That's actually gonna be a lot more money now. Wow. So $329,000 to do that. What is our estimated money income? Not much, honestly. So I may need to do that in 9 races just to be safe, so we have money left over and we could get other things repaired and everything faster, because we don't have anything else being repaired currently. This could probably get repaired in 4 races. That's gonna make it pretty good again. Oh, I clicked no. Whoops. I'm just trying to look at everything and see how it will go. So we don't have a ton of money left. Car needs to be modified for next race. Might as well use our good engine and our better chassis for now, because we got Atlanta up next, which is huge. And how much money do we have left? Probably not a lot. 296,000. So leaves us a little bit of buffer room to have some mistakes, but that Martinsville race was huge for us. I'm super happy about that. We do jump Greg Biffle in the points. That is awesome. We're not that far behind Casey Atwood. Honestly, we might be able to get 40th in points. That's gonna be super close. Casey Kane's not that far away either. Ooh, he had a few races, and so is Frank Kimmel. After that's a pretty big jump. But we might have an opportunity of getting up to 38th in points at best, I feel like. I don't know if it's gonna happen. They're only 5 points apart, and they've had some pretty bad races in the past too. So not many races left in the season. What do we got? 4 races left in the year? Yeah, 4 races left in the season, which is huge. Atlanta, Rockingham, Phoenix, and Homestead to finish out the year. Let's take a look at the top of the standings actually before I forget, because I think Dale Jarrett is pretty much locked it up. 133 back from Junior. Junior has stayed 133 back, I think, the last 3 episodes. Mark Martin killed his opportunity, blew an engine, and then had a terrible Martinsville race as well. Gordon is not going to be able to retain his championship from last season. He might not even get top 5, honestly. So this is getting very interesting. I think Dale Jarrett's going to end up winning it. Sad for Mark Martin because he had a great year, but very unfortunate. But Dale Jarrett's having a hell of a year. I think he won the Daytona 500. That's why he has the most earnings as well. I think Junior has won the most races also, but big developments in this episode. Very happy about it. We are pretty decent at Martinsville now, which I'm happy with. We just need to figure out something for Bristol, because Bristol is definitely our next biggest obstacle. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that stability help like off. I might be able to do it limited there, but I'm definitely gonna have it on there a little bit, because that place is a lot faster. So let's get on to Atlanta next episode. We got 4 races left in the season. Super excited about next year, and hopefully we can have a good run next season after getting all these upgrades and stuff on the car. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.